Hey everybody, it's Joanne from Artsy Light Tarot. Thanks for checking out this message. I'm going to be doing a love reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I'm going to tap into the energy of love, messages of love from your spirit guides and your angels. If you're a cross watcher here, please remember flip switch the energies and roles. Don't force any messages, only take that which resonates to your situation. If it doesn't resonate, check out other placements. I do personals available. If you're interested, connect with me through the email provided in the description box for the video. So the energy that is surrounding you. So it looks very much like you're in this energy of abundance, right? You have a very positive mindset at this time and you're manifesting exactly what you want through what you are, through the energy of gratitude and bliss. So you've figured it out, Aries. You figured out how it is to manifest because of your past, because of the cycles that you have completed is what I'm getting here. Are these in here? I'll make sure they're in the camera. Right? So you're in this abundant energy. We've got girl with a snake. We've got the empath and narcissistic paradigm. You stopped this relationship. You broke free of this narcissistic connection where you were dealing with codependency. You didn't chase the runner is what I'm getting. And that ultimately led to the breakdown of a relationship where there was no growth or rebuilding, right? It says sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it, but in the reverse. So I do feel you close cycle with a narcissistic codependent energy, and that is putting you in this vibe of higher vibration. You've learned, you've figured it out, that you manifest what you are, and you're manifesting from this energy of gratitude for this place that you're in right now, because the worst is behind you, Aries, is what I'm getting, certainly. Good morning. That coffee is mint. Okay, that all looks great. So I'm going to pull the energy of this message now through tarot. So I'm going to do a 6-card spread to dive deeper into this message. There will be an extended if you're wanting to dive deeper. That link is in the description box. Spirit guides, angels, please protect the Aries collective as I channel this message for their greatest and highest good. What is the energy that surrounds them in regards to love, in regards to this message? So this is past, but also confirmation of what it is that and where it is that you're manifesting from. So we'll see what comes out. I will try and glean new current energy as well as future, but there's definitely past here or validation for the past cycle, right? You were an empath that attracted someone that was very needy, someone that was very insecure with that empath narcissist paradigm, right? You were charmed in the beginning. Someone pretended, someone wore a mask, was operating under an illusion. And eventually you got tired of the repetition, tired of the struggle, tired of the lies. So that's something that you put close to. And now you're very appreciative for the peace that you have in your current energy. Now the first card, Aries, is the anchor of this reading, 4 of Pentacles. So there may be something that you're having to let go of. I'm just cluing in on the abundance card. You don't want to give up your peace. You'll never release your peace again. That's very important to you. You're holding that tight, right? As the investment of your energy, the investment of your growth, your peace, right? That's very valuable to you at this time. That's abundance to you. Having this sense of calm, this energy of balance has become very important to you after closing out a cycle with someone that robbed you of that for a period of time, throughout cycles, in fact, right? It says empath, narcissist paradigms, you were charmed or used, and now your peace and quiet is something that you're very grateful for. It says you have a very positive mindset and your guides and angels are wanting you to keep that because you're manifesting what you want through the energy of gratitude and bliss. So you're holding tight to your peace is what I feel. But we will dive deeper into what it is that you are holding on to, because it could also be other things, right? But I just intuitively caught it with the abundance that you are holding tight to your energy of peace. That's not something that you'd be willing to gamble. That has become very important to you. Bottom of the deck energy, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Now that is not peace. 10 of Wands in the reverse. No, it is. It means that you've released a painful cycle, that you've healed from it. But possibly now it's about moving forward in a new direction. There is some fear. There is some fear attached to allowing anyone to come in, right? You're not wanting to repeat past cycles with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the upright is a very difficult cycle, but an ending. And in the reverse, it's definitely the past, right? It's something that you've moved away from. It's something that you've done the flip on. It's not something that's in your future, right? So there is a little bit of fear of repeating past cycles where you were taken advantage of. So there is a fear of being duped. There's a fear of this happening again, is what I'm getting. So you are holding tight to your peace and to your energy at this time, and you're very present and grateful for this new abundant energy and peace that you are experiencing. But there's definitely fear attached to moving forward in a new relationship or towards new love. What is the challenge that Aries is facing at this time? What challenge is Aries facing in regards to this message? Yeah, so there is love around you. You are manifesting new love. Your heart is open, right? You love the idea of love. Aries is a lover, right? We've got Knight of Cups energy that represents Scorpio. You could be moving towards a Scorpio, or you could have released one. Doesn't have to be, but I mean, that is truly the challenge at this time, is offering and receiving love, because you're very fearful of gambling your peace. But I think there's a very important message in the fact that you can't live in fear, and you need to trust yourself, because you did learn a lot in this past cycle from this narcissistic relationship. You've learned that you can only be present in the moment, right? You can't live in the past. You can't live in the future. You can only be present in the moment. And you figured out that it's all about having gratitude and recognizing the gifts that are in those moments, right? And that is something that you have learned through difficult times, through difficult cycles, where you were involved with someone that wore a mask, that operated under an illusion. But the thing is here, Aries, is that you didn't chase the runner. Ultimately, you put an ending to this. Yes, there was cycles. Yes, for a period of time, you may have chased this person. There was a lot of back and forth, right? Feeding through each other's traumas. But ultimately, you were the one that put the brake, because you didn't chase the runner, right? So that was your choice. This person, this narcissist from the past, played a heavy game, and it cost you a lot of energy and a lot of your time, a lot of your peace, right? And for a period of time, like I said, you may have done some running, or chasing of the runner, but ultimately you were the one that ended it. Whether you realize that or not, you were the one that put the brake onto that. You're the one that stopped chasing, is what I feel. So just know that the new energy that's coming in, the new energy that surrounds you, will be different. And if it was to be similar or a test from a repetition of the past, you would see it for what it is. Because I feel in the past you may have jumped into something too quickly. There's an energy here that that's not something that you would do. Bottom of the deck, we do have Justice at the bottom, clarifying this challenge of the Knight of Cups. So truly it is accepting new love, or being open to new love, because there's fear of gambling your peace. That's not something that you're interested in. Four of Pentacles, like I said, Capricorn. Knight of Cups is Scorpio, and then the Justice in the reverse is Libra, right? We've got Death underneath that. That's more Scorpio, right? What's dead is done. So you can't let that dictate your future, and you can't let that have you fearful, right? Because if you're manifesting from a place of fear, that's going to cause stagnation. And that's why that Knight of Cups is coming out as the challenge, right? So this is an energy reading for love that's coming towards you, surrounding you. And the past is obviously what you're holding on to in regards to moving forward. There's fear attached to repeating painful cycles. But I do feel, because that's in the reverse and that's in the reverse, that's behind you. So you can't let that sabotage your future love, or your openness to new love, right? I feel the worst is behind you. We've got Pisces energy, we've got Scorpio, and then there's the World. It's a leap of faith in a new direction, right? It's trusting the universe, trusting yourself in this new cycle, Aries, that you are protected, that this is different. The slate is clean. The energy has been cleared. You're practicing the energy of gratitude and bliss, right? You have gratitude for your peace, gratitude for your progress, for the fact that you are no longer tied to this devil energy. This toxicity is your past, right? So it's recognizing that. And it's also validating that what you went through was not fair, right? And that's something that you're still holding on to, but you learned from it. And it's about appreciating the struggles that you've been through, because those struggles have put you into the energy that you're in at this time, valuing your peace, valuing your, your energy and your worth, seeing what it is that you want. You're in a very grounded place, but there is fear attached to gambling that, right? You've learned that through gratitude. You are able to manifest whatever it is that you desire, but the fear of the past is still showing up in your energy. Show me the energy of the recent past for Aries. What does Aries need to know about the recent past, Spirit? Right? You worked really hard to find some balance here after a painful ending, right? You may have had to pinch your pennies for a little while. There was definitely, a new way of learning to be within your energy, a new way to focus on your abundance. It was important for you to recognize that all of this growth that you have been part of has been your own journey, your own growth. So it was about learning to give to yourself, also learning how to provide for yourself. I do feel that this is a very independent energy. Six of Pentacles sometimes can be breadcrumbing. It can also be about divvying out to others. But I do feel that's learning how to give to yourself with that Six of Pentacles in the recent past. You possibly were left in a situation of abandonment, Five of Pentacles to the Six, and you had to learn how to expand on your own, find your own peace, find your own balance. And that's validated here. And now that you've found that, you're not willing to gamble that. And fair enough, that's okay. But just know that if you are wanting love, if that is what you're focused on, or if that's what you would hope to achieve, that it's necessary for you to open up and not be afraid of losing what you have, because that is something that you gave yourself. And we can only control ourselves. So you need to trust yourself and the universe as well, because I do feel that you are being given this abundant energy after proving to the universe as well to yourself that you are able to function and find balance within yourself, possibly also validating the fact that you have increased your abundance yourself, a very independent energy that's very grounded. And you're also very mindful of people that take, right? This person from the past wore a mask, operated under an illusion, and that came and took something from you, took your time, took your stability, right? So you're also not wanting to gamble that. It's not just your peace. You've worked very hard for the security that you have in your life, Aries, and you're not wanting that to be taken from you ever again, because you have worked very hard to build this, is what I feel. So Six of Pentacles, that is Taurus energy. You could be dealing with Taurus. You could be on the cusp as well. We've got Knight of Wands in the reverse, Sagittarius energy, right? So in the recent past, you ended up having to rebuild after dealing with someone that you were in a commitment with that was operating very non-committal, right? Knight of Wands in the reverse is an absolute player. It's someone that causes a lot of chaos and destruction. It's someone that comes in, and out really quickly. This is your narcissist, that Knight of Wands in the reverse, validating the recent past, right? So someone came in, destroyed your peace, destroyed your foundation. In the past, you released them, and then you worked really hard to rebuild. So there is fear attached to that being gambled again. It's not something that you're willing to do. So there's definitely some fear attached to being open to giving or receiving love at this time, right? That's what I'm getting. So that Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, and then we've got the Queen of Cups. So we got the Knight of Cups showing up and the Queen of Cups. That is going to be Cancer energy, but the Knight of Wands, and then the Ace of Cups. So there is fear. You don't want to repeat cycles. You're not interested in committing with someone that operates under an illusion, right? I do feel that, like, this is what it's saying, was someone that charmed you, used you, but you have your boundaries set. And you need to learn to trust yourself that you will not make those mistakes again, that you will see the situation clearly in this new phase of love with your heart open, surrendered. You cannot manifest new love from a place of fear, right? Just trust that you have learned your lessons and that the universe is sending you what it is that you deserve and that you will see it for what it is, right? Have no expectations, but trust yourself in this clarity of mind. Trust yourself in the energy that you are manifesting at this time with that King of Swords. The King of Swords would see a player coming from far, far away, Aries, and I do feel that's your energy, right? And anything that isn't serving you or anything that would take away from your abundance, you would turn your back and cut them out in an instant. I don't feel you have anything to fear. I feel what you've built has taken a while. It isn't something that just fell into your lap. This is something that you've worked very hard for. This balance, this security, right, that you're holding on to. It's not something that anyone could take, is the energy that I'm getting. You need to know that whatever it is that you have established, whether that's abundance, whether that's security, whether that's peace of mind, this is not something that someone could take. What is the energy surrounding Aries that they are not aware of? What is the energy surrounding Aries that they are not aware of? Beautiful. Hermit energy, Virgo. Top of the mountain, Aries. Right? So you did achieve enlightenment from this painful cycle of the past. The cycle was painful. I say that, but that's not all it was, right? There was happiness there. There was growth there. There was things that were difficult. Absolutely. There was things that you would never want to go through again. You betcha, right? Because that is part of climbing the mountain. That is part of closing a cycle and becoming enlightened. You don't become enlightened without doing the work, without accountability, without sitting in the dark night of the soul. And that is the anchor of the energy that surrounds you. You need to trust the work that you've done, and I feel that's spiritually, I feel that's financially, I feel that's independently, right, within your own heart. You've learned how to love yourself, right? There's been so much expansion, Aries, from this girl with a snake energy. Doesn't mean you're feminine, could be a guy too, right? But then empath, narcissist paradigm, you've grown so much from that. And it all started out, Aries, when you didn't chase the runner, right? That's when this all fell into place for you, because you stood your ground and you were like, I'm done with this. This is not how I want to live. I don't want to be chasing love, right? I want love to be present. I want love to be in my energy. I want it to be reciprocated. I want it to be balanced. I want love to be fair. And I don't think you will ever gamble what you've worked so hard for. Again, for what? For an illusion? For a quickie? Again, whoever is allowed into your energy and into your space, certainly into your heart, is going to really validate that they belong there, or you're not going to let them even close. So you got to really acknowledge this energy of the hermit here. You've been very internal for a long time. You've been very inward for a long time because it's safe, right? It's rebuilding of your character, rebuilding of your heart, your mind, your soul. And you've done that. You've established that, right? So just know that you would never gamble that for anyone. Any new love that's coming in is going to belong there, or you are not going to let it. You would not waste your time, is what I feel. And that's what surrounds you. The energy of the hermit, that's the energy of the light. From the darkness is the light, and now it's the light. The future for you, Aries, is the light. The darkness is behind you. It's about elevation and expansion in this new cycle of your life, where it's going to be easier. You're not going to have to work so hard because the work is done, right? So now it's about manifesting from this place of gratitude for surviving, right? I think you survived the worst here, right? You were in relationships where there was constant sabotage and you were sabotaging yourself, right? Unable to rebuild because it was being built on falsicities. Now you have balance. Whatever it is that you've built now, Aries, is built on solid balance and structure of your own value and your worth. It's not tied to anyone else. Show me the energy that surrounds Aries. Show me the person that's coming towards Aries. Two of Cups. There's love here for you when you're ready, right? If that is what you want, you are manifesting that, right? with your heart open, but you just need to be trusting that what comes in is meant for you, that it is what you want, that you will see it for what it is. Again, you were duped in the past, and there's the fear attached to that. But the energy of the person that's coming in, that's Two of Cups. That's soulmate energy, Aries. So the person coming in is a soulmate, and the person from the past is a soulmate. But we are all growing and expanding at different rates, and not everybody's meant to move forward with you. So the past person, the snake, ain't going with you. You learned as much as you needed from that person, from that cycle, about value, worth. You learned to rebuild on your own, right? You took accountability, you did the work, you did the shadow work. There's growth, expansion. Now you're manifesting abundance, Aries. And now it's time for love when you're ready, from this place of being valuable, from this place of being grounded, right? From the Hermit energy to the Six of Pentacles towards this new love that you're manifesting. It's very different. This love that's coming in is very different than the love from the past, right? This is not going to be someone that would gamble you. This is not someone that's going to put you in chaotic energy. This new love that's coming in is very different from the past, right? You see it for what it is. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the upright is about being duped. It's about being duped by a player. It's about being duped by a narcissist. Six of Swords is about, you know, being under an illusion to all the chaos and not seeing things clearly. But that Seven of Swords is in the reverse. So you'll see it for what it is. Aquarius energy, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Six of Swords. That's also Aquarius energy, right? So you will see it for what it is, Aries. There's no question about it. There's no one ever going to keep you stuck in that way. Again, you will never sacrifice yourself. And that's validation with the Hangman. You will never, you have made a decision to always prioritize yourself because you matter. Because ultimately, that's the only thing you can control is yourself. So when you come from this foundation of balance, peace, right, after sitting in the dark night of the soul, now the last piece, Aries, is letting go the fear of repeating the past. And from what I can see, this is a very different energy coming in. Two of Cups could be a Cancer, could be a water sign. We've got Virgo, we've got Earth, lots of energies here. What is the outcome of this message for Aries? What does Aries need to know about this outcome? Ten of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Death. So this is a new love. This is very different than the expectation that you would have expected. So the outcome of this relationship, this energy that you're manifesting from, is very much, it's very different than what you once thought it would be when you were tied to this person. Your Ten of Cups has flipped. What was your Ten of Cups 5 years ago is not your Ten of Cups any longer, is what I feel. That's over. What's coming towards you, you can't even put into capacity. Spirit is telling you it's going to be very different than whatever it was that you thought it was going to be in the past. In this new beginning, you will manifest whatever it is that you desire, and you need to learn to trust yourself. Please give me more energy on that Ten of Cups for the outcome. So Ten of Cups is Pisces. You could have released a Pisces. Could have a water sign that's coming towards you. Your guides and angels are telling you to stay positive, stay in a positive mindset to manifest exactly what you want through gratitude and bliss. Justice in the reverse. So you do see the past very differently now, right? Spirit's not going to give me very much on the future because you need to trust. You are manifesting new love. The love that you are manifesting is high vibrational, Aries. It's expansive. It's coming from this place of groundedness. Your heart will be open, but there's, you know, you need to release the fear of gambling your peace and your value. You need to learn to trust yourself in this new exploration of love. The love that's coming in is very different than the love from the past. And the outlook is going to be very different, right? But this person from the past, you did think was going to be your happily ever after, right? Because that's how this person operated in the beginning. They gave you everything that you wanted to dupe you, right? They charmed or used you. Unfortunately, you had to change your direction, and this person from the past sacrificed you. You'll never allow anyone to do that again, because you'll never give yourself up to someone completely the way that you did to this past person. You gave so much to the past person, there was nothing left. No wonder you're afraid, because you just got yourself back. So I think that's a very important message for you, Aries, that you're never going to give yourself fully, completely to anyone like you did to the past, because you just got yourself back. So this is the message that I have for you. There's definitely love coming in and an offer of love, but there's definitely some things that you're having to work through here. I hope this resonates for you. If you're interested, I am going to dive deeper into this message in the extended. Click the link below. But if this is where we part, Aries, thank you for watching. Let me know if it resonates. Subscribe if you have not done so. I appreciate you so very, very much. Take care, Aries. Bye.